Listen to a conversation between a student and a cafeteria manager.
Oh, hi. You're Amy, right?
Yes.
I haven't seen you here for a while. Welcome back.
Thanks. You're right, I haven't been eating here regularly like I used to.
Why not?
A couple of reasons. First of all, I have a class that ends during lunchtime, so by the time I get here, there's hardly any food left.
Really?
Yeah, and then I have a chemistry lab at night this semester. It's 2 hours every Tuesday and Thursday. You know, that building's way across campus, so I just eat something in my dorm before I leave or skip dinner altogether. I'd come here afterward, but lab lets out at 7:30, and by then the cafeteria's already closed.
Oh, I'm really sorry. What about getting something to go and eating it in class?
I can't. Food isn't permitted anywhere near the laboratories. I wish you stayed open later.
Have you complained formally? We've always had a suggestion box, and now you can send us an email.
As a matter of fact, I did fill out a suggestion card. I asked for longer hours and for better food choices, too. But that was like weeks ago, and nothing's changed from what I can see.
You know, I was just promoted to Cafeteria Manager, and one of the things I'm trying to do is pay more attention to students' concerns. There have been a lot of complaints similar to yours over the years.
Yeah, a lot of my friends complain about the cafeteria, but we figure nothing will ever be done.
Well, some things can change. For instance, you mentioned you like better food choices. Is there anything in particular you like added to the menu?
I guess it'd be nice to get hot cereal in the morning, and maybe a wider choice of soups and salads at lunch and dinner. And there should definitely be enough food to feed everyone whenever the cafeteria is open.
Well, all good suggestions. Say, were you aware that the university has recently formed a food advisory committee? It includes myself, a nutritionist, a school chef, a food science professor, and the person who oversees the cafeteria budget.
Do you want me to talk to the committee?
I was thinking you might like to serve on the committee. If you're interested, I'll recommend you as the student representative.
Oh, I'm not so sure if I have enough spare time to get that involved.
Okay, then. Well, why don't I let you know when and where our next meeting is, and we'll put you on the agenda. You may also want to send me an email with all of your suggestions. Now that I'm in charge, I'll make sure they get serious consideration.
I'd appreciate that. Thanks.
Listen to a conversation between a student and the head of building maintenance.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm taking summer classes right now, and they've put me in Robert's dormitory over by the library.
Okay.
And I guess they're, painting the library or doing something to the outside of the building.
Yes, they are. They're replacing the bricks on the outside walls.
Well, whatever it is, it's like really disturbing for those of us with windows facing the library. They're working on the wall right opposite us. I mean, dust is everywhere coming in the windows, and the noise, 'cause we're like, 10 feet away, and, well, it's just not a pretty picture.
Right. Well, that's why we waited until now to start work on it. I mean, most students have already left campus for summer vacation.
Yeah, but Roberts Hall is being used by all the summer students.
Really? Housing didn't notify us of that.
Yeah, it's pretty full. I mean, I can't sleep at night because of the smell and the dust, and, I'd love to just, close the windows, but, being summer and all.
Yes, I know. There's no air conditioning in that building.
Right, so, we've got 5 more weeks of classes left, and we were really wondering how much longer they're going to be working on that particular wall. Because maybe, if it's going to be a while, do you think they could maybe work on a different side of the building for now? One that's not facing people's dorm rooms, and wait till the students are gone to come back and finish this side? That way the dust and noise won't be coming directly into our windows while we're here.
I wish it weren't being done this way. It doesn't make sense. But this particular decision was made by a special committee, and their plan was finalized several months ago. They just didn't realize there'd be students in Roberts Hall now.
Yeah.
Plus, the equipment is all set up, The scaffolding is up on that side of the building, and, it just wouldn't be practical to have the construction workers move everything to another side and leave a whole side of the library all torn up like that.
I guess not. Isn't there another dorm open anywhere?
Not that I know. Oh, wait. I overheard someone saying today that Manchester Hall isn't being used by the city summer camp after all. Most years they house their participants in that dorm all summer.
Well, there's an idea.
Now, it's a smaller dorm, and it's a little out of the way, but I bet they could move the affected students from Roberts Hall.
Well, I think a lot of people would definitely appreciate that.
Okay, well, let me call the housing people, and then I'll get back to you. Leave me your name and number, okay? I'll let you know what I find out.
Great, thanks.
What problem is this? Listen to a conversation between a student and a university employee at the campus employment office.
Hi, can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Mark Whitman.
Don't I remember you from last year? You worked in, where was it? The art library?
Yeah, well, you're good. That was me, and I really enjoyed the work.
Right, yeah, your supervisor gave us some really great feedback at the end of the year. Oh, he's so organized, always on time, helpful.
Really? Well, I'm glad. It was a good job.
Well, we usually try to match students' jobs with their academic interests.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what career I'm headed for, but librarian is a possibility. It was a great experience to learn how it works and meet some people working in the field. But for this year, well, that's what I wanted to ask about.
Oh, how come you waited so long to come in? You know how fast campus jobs fill up. If you'd come in earlier, you could probably have gotten the library job again. I mean, since you have the experience from last year, you don't need the training and all. But it's been filled now.
Yeah, I know. But I'd planned to get a job working at a restaurant off campus this year. I really need to make more money than I did last year, and working as a waiter, there's always the tips. But I've tried a ton of places, and I haven't found anything. I know it's really late, but, well, I was wondering if maybe there was some job that hadn't been taken, or maybe someone started a job and, had to drop it or something.
Well, I doubt you'll find anything.
Could you possibly check? I know it's a long shot, but my friend Suzanne, she takes photography classes in Harrison Hall, and she sort of thought there might be an opening in the janitorial staff.
Why does your friend, the photography student, think she has information about a janitorial staff opening? I'm pretty sure those jobs are filled. In fact, I remember taking lots of applications for them. But let me double-check it online.
She said the whole studio arts building, and especially the photo lab, have been kind of, sort of messy lately. I mean, she says there's, chemicals and stuff left out, and, it's like no one's been cleaning up. Oh, but that could just be, students using the lab after hours or something, like after it's been cleaned.
Hang on. There is an asterisk next to one of the job numbers here. There's a note. Let's see. Your friend's right. Seems like one of the student janitors quit a couple of weeks ago for some reason. Well, whatever. It looks like this is your lucky day.
Wow, that is so great. So, who's the contact person?
Check with the janitorial office.
Fine. Thanks so much.
Listen to a conversation